Hey there, e-commerce store owners. It's Isabel Valley here, your friendly neighborhood CPA from Swift.cpa, where we eat, sleep, and breathe e-commerce bookkeeping and tax. So let me guess, you got a shipment on the way, and you would like to know before you ship what it will cost you in tariffs, duties, and fees. For many of us, this feels like throwing darts blindfolded while your bullseye keeps moving. If this does sound familiar to you, well, you're not alone. With all the recent changes in tariff rates and regulations, it's tough to know what your next customs bill will look like. But don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a calculator tool we built just for you. It's called the Tariff and Duty Calculator, brought to you by yours truly at Swift.cpa, where we do everything e-commerce accounting. You'll find the link to the calculator right below in the description. So let's get to the calculator. All right, here we are at the Tariff Duty Calculator. And first up, and the most important input in the calculator is this HTS code. Now, what the heck is an HTS code? Great question. It stands for Harmonized Tariff Schedule Code. It's a fancy name, but here's the deal. Every item that's imported on the planet has one of these codes, and it's how customs decides how much you'll pay in duties and tariffs. If you're not sure what your specific HTS code is for the product in which you're going to import, don't worry. You can either look it up or ask your friendly supplier or your vendor to provide you with one. Now let's find one together through a manual search. Click the little magnifying glass next to the input and it'll take you to the U.S. Trade Commission site. On this site, you'll see a search bar. Now, for our example, let's say we are importing men's suits. We'll go ahead and type in men's suits in the search bar. And here on the left-hand side, you'll see various categories. We'll scroll down to men's and boys' suits and ensembles, and we'll go ahead and go one step closer to suits here under this category. Now, when you get to this category, you will see there are various different materials in which the suit can possibly be made of. In this example, we will say our suits are made of cotton. Now, you will see this 8-digit code near cotton for suits. The calculator can only take an 8-digit code. This is non-negotiable. Once you have your 8-digit code, you'll go over to the calculator and you will enter it. In addition, you'll enter the country in which you are going to import from. And let's say in this example, we are going to import from China. Now here under the declared value is the value in which you are paying for your goods to your supplier. So in this example, we're going to purchase about $15,000 worth of goods from our supplier in China. You will also enter down here shipping information. You have your choice of shipping method, air freight, sea freight, or land freight. In this example, we're going to say sea freight. In this input box, you will enter your shipping cost, and then down here, your cargo insurance. Once you have entered all your inputs, you will go ahead and click on Calculate Tariffs and Duty button here below. And there you have it. So you will see on the right-hand side, quick results. Customs value is $16,750. This is equal to the $15,000 declared value plus the shipping cost plus the cargo insurance cost. The tariffs for this particular product, which is men's cotton suits, is 60.9%. The customs value multiplied by the rate, the tariff rate, is $10,200.75. In addition, there's 2 other fees that are charged at customs. I will go over this in just a second. If you want to see the breakdown of the tariffs, you can go down below and see the detailed calculation breakdown. There's a duty base rate of 9.4%, and you might recognize that from the search that we did. There is the 9.4% under rates of duty. And you will see reciprocal tariff rate of 34%. This is specific to China. There's also an additional Section 301 tariff that relates to China imports, which is 7.5% for this particular product. And then there's a global baseline tariff of 10%. Overall, you have a 60.9% tariff rate. Down below, you will see a cost breakdown of your customs value, the duty amount, and the 2 extra fees. These fees relate to A, the merchandise processing fee, which relates to goods that are going in for resale, and then a harbor maintenance fee. This harbor maintenance fee relates to sea freight only. And overall, for this particular example, you will see that the cost, the overall landed cost or estimated cost, is $27,021.46. Now that you know your true import costs, you can make smarter business decisions. You can adjust your pricing, you can negotiate with suppliers, or even explore new sourcing options altogether. And if you want to take it a step further, check out our profit and loss tariff calculator. The link's in the description too. And in this net income tariff impact calculator, you're going to see that it provides a before depiction, before the tariffs, and now after the tariffs. And down here below, you will see strategies to compensate for tariffs, like increase your sales price or decrease operational expense. Overall, you will get an impact of what the tariffs had on your bottom line, your net income. All right, that's it for today. If you got questions, please drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to help. This is Isabel Valley, CPA from Swift.CPA, wishing you swift sales and serious success. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.